The students had 5 division problems tonight for homework. I am going to run through how to work them out really quick. This is using standard algorithm. So when you're using standard algorithm, you have 4 steps. You are dividing, multiplying, subtracting, bringing down your number. So starting here, 30 goes into 72 twice. That's the divide. You multiply. 2 into 30 is 60. Subtract. 72 minus 60 is 12. I'm going to bring down my 3. So I have 123. So now I need to figure out how many 30s are in 123. One of the things we did in class is look at the first 2 numbers. So we have a 3 and a 12. So thinking about that, 3 and 12, it's about 4. So on the side, I'm going to go ahead, take 30 times 4 and work out that problem, and I get 120. So I'm going to put my 4 up top, put my 120 under the 123, subtract, and I get a 3. I'm going to bring down my 0. 30 goes into 30 one time. I subtract, and I get 0. So my first answer is 241. All right, on my second problem, same 4 steps. 16 into 49. If it's a little bit harder to think about, you can also go like 20 and round and think about how many 20s are in about 50. Or if you want, you can also estimate and guess. So I could say 16 goes in, I want to say 3. Go ahead and multiply it out, and that's a 1. And then when I do that, I get 48. So I'm going to put the 3 up, put the 48 underneath, subtract. 49 minus 48 is 1. Bring down my 3. And then this is like a tricky part where some people might get stuck. 16 goes into 13. It doesn't. It goes in 0 times. So you have to put your 0 up top. All right. Now you can bring down your 2. So you have 132. So I need to, again, kind of estimate how many times this goes in. So looking at this, remember this is about 2. This is 13. So I'm going to guess, 7 times. So I'll go 16 times 7. That's 42. 7, 11, 112. I think I can get closer. So I can either re-multiply or I can just add 16 more on. I got 128. So that's an 8. 128. I subtract. I have 4 left over. So my second answer is 308, remainder 4. All right, for my third problem, I have 28 into 65. So 28 goes into 65 2 times. That's 56. 65 minus 56 is 9. I'm going to bring down my 1. So I need 28 into 91. I'm going to guess that's 3 times. So I'm going to work that out on the side. All right. That's 84. So I'm going to put my 84 down below. I'm going to subtract. Put my 3 up too. And then I'm going to bring down my 1. So I have 71. So looking at this, I already know that 3 is 84. I have a 2, which is 56. So I'm going to have to use 2 again. I'm going to go ahead and subtract, and I get 15 remainder. So my answer for the third one is 232, remainder 15. All right, last 2. 5,214 divided by 39. 39 goes into 52 one time. That's 39. I'm going to subtract. I have 13. Bring down my 1. I know this is about 4, and I have a 13. So I am going to guess 3 times and see how I do here. 9, 11, 117. It's a pretty good guess. So I'm going to put my 3 up top, put my 117 below, and then go ahead and subtract. So 131 minus 117 is 14. I'm going to bring down my 4 like that. All right, so I have 144. So now I'm going to try to figure out how many times 39 goes into 144. I know that the 3 is 117, so I'll try 4 and see what I get. So that's a 6, 12, it's 156, so that doesn't work. So I'm going to end up having to use the 3 again, which is 117. And then I'll go ahead, subtract it out, and I have 27. So 133, remainder 27. All right, last one then is 28, and you have 8,232. So 28 into 32. I'm just going to try this out just to make sure. I know it goes in twice, but it could go in 3 times. So I'm going to try it on the side. So I have a 4, I have a 6, I have an 8. It's 84, so it doesn't quite work. So I'll put the 2 up, and that's 56, and I'll go ahead and subtract. So that ends up being 26. All right, I'll bring down my 3. So now I have 28 into 263. I'm going to guess 9 times. So 2, 7, 25, 252. So I'll put my 9 up top. Put my 252 down below. And then I'll go ahead and subtract. So I end up with 11. Bring down my 2. So I know that the 3 was 84. 28 times 3 is 84. So I'm going to try 28 times 4 and see if I can get close. So that's 8, 11, and I got it exactly. So I'm going to put my 4 up top, subtract it out. I got 0 as a remainder. So my final answer is 294. I hope this helps, and you have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in class.